Well, we're always thankful when a family is willing to share their painful story in hopes of making a difference. Tonight, a northern Minnesota couple is sharing their tragic loss, hoping to finally get answers and to draw attention to something happening way too often on Minnesota's highways. Lou Ragoose has their story.
This was probably when he was in 7th or 8th grade.
They built their Moorhead home for a family of 4.
Kind of an overflow of his stuff here.
But given a tour, you quickly realize they built it for their children.
That's all Connor's. Those are all of Zachary's.
But now, Ray and Kathy Qualvog's home is empty, frozen in time.
We still have his laundry that I had just put in his laundry basket.
This is how we left it, and that's how I'm going to leave it. And
ever since the day they lost both their sons on a Minnesota highway.
I just saw my kids at 8:15, and it was at 9:08. They were not alive on a beautiful June day. It's just hard to describe, I guess, hard to believe. Still hard to believe. I still can't believe it.
Zachary Qualvog was driving his brother Connor and 2 other high school classmates to a basketball tournament. They were on I-94 near Fergus Falls when his pickup went off the road and rolled. Zach and Connor died. The other 2 boys survived. According to the crash report, one of the survivors told State Patrol the last thing he remembered was a semi-truck in the lane next to them drifting into their lane. Quote, "When he crossed over, I knew he was going to hit us."
The boy in the back seat that did survive remembers Zach saying, "Geez," and whipping the wheel over, and that was the end.
The truck didn't stop, and the trucker never came forward. Despite State Patrol asking for help from trucking companies and the Truckers Association, to this day, that truck hasn't been found.
Just come forward, tell me what has happened. I've got a generous reward out there. I just need to know the truth. I need to know what happened on that day.
The Qualvog story is a painful example of something that happens too often on Minnesota highways. Large commercial trucks make up less than 5% of all registered vehicles in Minnesota. But according to State Patrol, when it comes to fatal multi-vehicle crashes, trucks were involved in more than 1 in every 4 between 2006 and 2015. That's a rate higher than the national average. State Patrol numbers show 543 people have died in these crashes in Minnesota in that 10-year period.
The trucking industry is a highly regulated industry from a safety perspective.
John Hausladen, the president of the Minnesota Trucking Association, says truck drivers are already limited on how often they drive and the number of hours they can drive. And many trucking companies already regulate how fast those trucks can go. He argues truck drivers aren't to blame.
Most of the time, it's not the truck driver's fault. It's a behavior of a car driver. It's a distracted driving, it's aggressive driving, it is, impaired driving.
And the numbers back him up. State Patrol tracks the factors that lead to crashes when looking at all truck crashes over 10 years. More of those factors were caused by the truck driver. But in crashes when someone dies, the reasons for the crash were caused by the other driver 75% of the time. The top factors include failure to yield the right-of-way in 21% of crashes, driving left of center, no passing in 15%, and distracted driving or inattention in 14%. But troopers say the biggest difference in fatal crashes involving trucks is simple, and it all comes down to size.
One of the common things that we tend to hear from time to time is, this commercial motor vehicle driver cut me off changing lanes. Well, it's very important to remember that these drivers are pulling a trailer that may be 48 or 53 feet in length, and it's very hard to judge and gauge those distances.
According to the official State Patrol report, the Qualvog case was different. The investigator believes the semi in the right lane moved into the left lane, and Zachary steered left to avoid contact.
If a semi, big rig, is kind of going back, and he comes over on you, you're just, the natural inclination is to drive away from that.
It's been 20 months since the Qualvogs lost their sons. They don't have answers as to what could have prevented what happened to them. This blue truck with a white trailer is the one State Patrol believes didn't stop. The Qualvogs still hope by circulating these photos, the driver will come forward. Ray and Kathy say they live right now in search of answers.
It'll give us some peace. Just knowing what happened, that it was something that wasn't caused by my son, and he did everything he could.
Lou Ragoose, Kare 11 News.
The State Patrol has reopened the Qualvog case and is still looking for tips involving that blue semi with a white trailer that is believed to be involved. They're asking anyone with information to call the State Patrol. Road Safe America offers several tips for helping to avoid crashes between cars and semis. Here are a couple. Avoid blind spots around trucks. If you can't see a truck driver's face in the side mirrors, the truck driver can't see you. Also, do not cut in front of any large vehicle, including a truck, since they require much more distance to stop in comparison to cars. We'll have a link to all these tips on our website at kare11.com.